Alrighty, today's Tuesday, poll day, and I'm pretty excited. I got a couple packages in the mail that I want to show you guys, which is pretty cool. And then hopefully this video will be a little bit better, showing more of my mentality. Oh, see, definitely got to upgrade the equipment. This tripod's really bad. My hair, for some reason, is going this way. But we're going to do a little bit of packages here. Got some everyday clothes, items, and maybe something special. Maybe we'll take a look at that, obviously, and then do a little bit of try-ons and whatnot. Can't wait to open those, though. But yeah, I definitely want to talk more about how I'm going to run this, because this is video number 2 official. Hopefully, I always wonder. I'm only just in school, so hopefully, you know, like how I'm in school, how I watch David Late videos 10 years later, maybe that'll happen with mine. Who knows? So yes, obviously, have another 4-hour shift after this, so have to lock in and go to the gym afterwards, which you will probably see next after the clothing stuff. But yes, so pretty decent day. Poll day is my favorite, by the way. Hopefully our guest will appear this time. He's been sick, so let's hope he's not sick today. But yes, we'll get straight into that, and then hopefully more. I'll do a little bit more recordings, hopefully talk about my mentality. I guess I don't really know what other word to say, but like my goals and all that for this channel and hopefully for the future. So let's get into the packages. Pretty bad angle, but I don't care. Kind of a room tour you guys gonna see. But first package here. Gotta make sure you guys can't see my address. Don't want you finding out where I live. Now, I'm pretty sure, I'm positive I know what this is, because just by reading the tag, obviously. But this is some t-shirts I bought off of Instagram t-shirts. It looked pretty trustworthy, and the guy said he would throw in a third item if I bought 2, and the main one I wanted looked pretty cool. I'm gonna try to move the camera up a little more. Ooh, hopefully. There we go. And yeah, so I'm hoping that this, I'm also surprised to see what this, I wanna know what this third item is. So, oh, here we go. Let's see, did I get scammed? Does not look like it. So we got 2 shirts, oh, and a third one, which is this one. So this is the main one I wanted. So let's open that up here. Let's see. He had long sleeve sweatshirts, t-shirts, and then different colors, I think black, blue, and gray. I wanted the white one just because I felt like it standed out more. But it is a very, very good feeling shirt here. Venom and Ben Riley there. Ooh. Flip this around to the back. Oh yeah, pretty good. Uniquely printed. This is VinatgemarvelAddict. Been following him on Instagram. Feels very nice quality. The printing is also very good, to be honest. Maybe you might, ooh, horrid voice crack. Maybe you might wear this tonight. Probably not. I think I might wear it all day tomorrow, since I do not work tomorrow, since tomorrow is a Wednesday. My God, that's kind of cool. We'll do a try-on, obviously. I got a medium. I kind of wanted it to be more oversized, you know? Hopefully it's not too big, but that is a damn nice looking shirt in my opinion. The second one I loved, he had a Green Goblin one, holding both Ben Riley and Peter Parker, but they sold out of mediums and smalls, I think. All they had were extra smalls. So the second one I got was because I was in this X-Men 97 phase. It's this Magneto one here. Very good, same print there, got it in black. Vintage Marvel Addict as well. And yeah, you got Jean Grey and Professor X down in the corner there. Very nice looking shirt. And then it's also signed, or it's got their little logo down there, Vintage Marvel Addict. Not sure if the Venom one here has it. No, I'm not seeing it. But yeah, that one doesn't go all the way down a whole lot. Like, it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom, which is fine. This one does, as you can see. Goes all the way down to the bottom of the shirt. Same with on the back. And then on the inside, yeah, I actually can't wait to try this on. Often creates variation within the print from one shirt to another. Okay, well. And then the third one, I had a suspicion they might have sent me this one. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it, but you know, Might as well try them all, right? Since I got it for free. It probably wasn't a big seller, but it's a Savage Land shirt with the 3 females there. This is going to be a Holy Gunner shirt. But you got Psylocke, Rogue, and Jean Grey there. So yeah. The tag is nice here. Nice, your size. It's Boldy Maguire dancing there. Vintage for friends and family only. I really do like this. Made in LA, which is pretty cool looking. Now, I'm not sure if I'm gonna wear this shirt a whole lot. This might be just an undershirt, but yes. So pretty cool shirts there. I will be trying all 3 of them on. Second package. I'm hoping I know exactly what this is. It is, say, yeah. Now, I don't know how exactly to open it. Last time I ordered one of these, it came in a box. This time it's coming in a sort of odd package here. So I need to be careful because what's on the inside is also an article of clothing. So let's see exactly. Oh, they just took one giant tape roll all the way around. Oh no, here it is. Here's the answers. I was hoping it came how I ordered it. Sorry for not talking. I'm locked in on trying to take this out of this pretty tight packaging. Oh, there's a couple of layers to it. Oh, it's in a sealed bag from DHL. Let's see. Onto another bag, which then hopefully this bag opens up to reveal a Printcoustme dedication to replicant costumes and props for your displays. Now I ordered this about 2 months ago. Same with the shirts. Actually, this came way quicker, I'm pretty sure. But it's because the new Venom one was a drop and he was still printing them. That's fine. Nice how they all came together at the same time. So this is perfect for, maybe you guys can guess, Halloween. Oh yeah. Let's see, what does this say? I don't know, just a bunch of random numbers. So, I had a phase where I loved Spider-Man. Still do, as you can see. I don't know if you saw in the vlog or when I was moving around. Got the first appearance of Punisher. I also have this comic book on a laminated, like sort of shiny cover. I have quite a lot of other comic related things, as you can see with the Marvel shirts and my Black Series helmets in the back. Okay, it's at an angle, but I don't care. So, we're gonna try that on. Both the costume and the shirts. So yeah. We'll go to that. Maybe we'll do probably a video of me getting into this suit because I'd love to do that. Last time I did it, I'm not going to show you the video because it's pretty bad. But yeah, we'll move on to trying the shirt. Here we are in the bathroom. Now, obviously, if I try on one shirt, it's going to be the exact same with the others because they're both mediums. But let's try on the Gunner shirt first, obviously, because it's going to be the latest one I wear. And that gives me a feel for it. Ooh. First noticings is it feels very nice. Obviously, it's a little baggy here. I got a size medium. Ooh, these voice cracks. I'm 5'10", 145, 15 years of age. And yeah, doesn't look too bad there. Here, maybe we can try and lower this a little more. But yeah, it goes about a little bit lower than my hip. Feels good. There's a little wrinkle, probably need a wash. The detail feels pretty good. But yeah, so on to the next shirt, which we'll do the Magneto one. Which is in the black here. Oh, don't mind the hair, but yeah. Also feels very, very nice. Blends in with my pants here. One thing I am noticing is that the neck is a little tight around all the shirts. But yeah. And then the last one, the one I waited for. Oh yeah. They all smell pretty decent. So like, nothing bad. The inside of the shirts doesn't look too bad either. But let's see. Oh. Heck yes. Look. I like the big design here. The head is a little weird just for me. Just because it's a little elongated. But feels very good here. I like it. Comment below out of which 3 you like the most here. Let's see if I can flip the camera around. Oh yeah. Don't know how to operate this. As you can see, the tripod. Here's another thing. The phone case is pretty broken. Every time I put this on and take it off, it always kind of messes with it. So new tripod, or new phone case, tripod, microphone, and camera. All on the list. Plus gym clothes. I'm probably gonna take this off, but I probably should read it first. But yeah, rate the shirts in the comments, guys. And how do you like your shirts? You like them baggy, compression, normal fit? I mean, I guess you can do all 3 like I do, but on to the costume. So yes, Printcoustme did come through. The logos are raised. I have a U zipper, tried it on already. It's a little tight around the gloves. And also I got the Kung Fu shoes with the zipper here on the ankle. I did get a mask, okay, with a zipper on the back, but it is unpunched because I have a face shield coming, hopefully in time for Halloween, which is in like 3 or 4 days. So probably won't come in. But you know, a Halloween lift with this thing, it's not that bad of an idea. Now, I probably should have done more. It's mega tight. Like super tight, which is good. I want to look like Spider-Man. So yeah, gonna go to work. See you guys in the car before the gym. Peace. Alrighty, another 4-hour shift down the drain. So we're gonna try and be like Sam Sulek. Oh, David Lade and Sam Sulek mentioned in the same video. Hell yes. For our poll day here. So I'm gonna try to do like how he does it in the camera talk and kind of just talk with you guys, because once again I have to do another voiceover. It will be just me today at the gym, but it's poll day, so that's all right. I love poll days. So let's get the camera set up hopefully and get on the road. Obviously it's a nice pretty rainy day here. Let's set this up. Hopefully it's gonna be fine. We need to do a better way of doing this, but yeah, it's a poll day today. So work was pretty decent. Maybe one day you guys will be able to guess. Oh, there goes the camera. Where I work. So obviously, couple things. My gym's not too far away from my work, which is perfect for me. I love that. Or from my house. So it's a pretty decent drive. Like maybe like 10 minutes or so. But also, it's a pretty nice rainy day. Pretty sure maybe I mentioned that. But yeah, I like it rainy. It's fall, almost fall, yeah. Love that. Halloween's in a couple days, actually. Comment below, what are you guys going for Halloween, huh? Obviously, I might do Spider-Man, or I might be doing Kevin McAllister with a couple of my friends as they're going as the Wet Bandit. So, you know, that might be cool, huh? But, yeah, so obviously, just a couple of things about lifting. You know, I definitely gotta be more consistent than I have been. So, just a little bit of a rundown here of Aiden Gilbert. So, 2 years ago, I first started because my friends told me, and, you know, growing up, I'm like, I'm always a small kid, I gotta be big, you know? Then I saw these gym influencers, but I didn't really want it back then, you know? I was like, yeah, working out's be cool, I could have like a superhero build, be like Spider-Man. And then, worked out very inconsistently for that year. I didn't do PPL. I'm pretty sure I did like a bro split. I was doing whatever my friend told me, which now that friend is he's good. Everything I do is because of him / what I get off the line, like with YouTubers and whatnot. But yeah, with that, then after I got injured, or no, so first I started football. I was like, yeah, football's gonna be fun. I wasn't too good. And then also being not too good, got injured during a practice drill at during practice. So I sprained my rotator cuff by wrapping around a guy, and he just tackled the fart out of me, okay? And my arm went all the way back, and I sprained my rotator cuff, which I couldn't lift my elbow, my left arm, above my head. Like, I couldn't even lift it, like, above 90 parallel. Like, it was incredibly bad, and I did not like that. So, obviously, now doing shoulders, specifically lateral raises, I have some trouble with, and that's why I feel like maybe the inconsistency muscle in my arms are so bad is because one arm is a little bit injured than the other. I was on PT for like 6 months during the year because of that, and it's a lot better now. Obviously, I can move it pretty well. As you can see, my left arm can go up. But yeah, so I do not like that. So that's why usually I struggle during shoulders. Like, if I record, I'm probably gonna try because I need to get over that fear. But if you see that, you'll probably see my left arm mainly, probably also my right, definitely during shoulder workouts. Not too good. Actually, I think today's back and by. What am I talking about? Shoulders was yesterday. Okay, but next time I record that, hopefully you guys can see, because like I said, yesterday was pretty inconsistent. I was pretty bad at that. Another problem is my face. You know, people always say, be you, but all this acne, I don't know how to... I'm on these whole bunch of meds. I'm a teenager, all the hormones and whatnot. It's starting to make me mad. I've done a whole lot. But I can't change that as much as I want to. But my body, I can. And yeah. Also, another thing, I don't take pre-workout or creatine or anything. That's just like my dad. He says that's not good, but you guys can help me convince him. I don't know what to take. I've heard there's some pretty good stuff out there. Never gonna take roids and anything, obviously, because I hate needles. I don't think I'd do that. But yeah, I'm not trying to be huge, you know, not like Trentwin huge. I kind of like the aestheticness of David Late. I like that skinnier side. I don't want to be a monster, you know. But yeah, enough car rotting. Even though I've been in the parking lot for about a couple seconds. Let's get inside the gym and hit the push day. Pull day, gosh. So just a little supply run here in the locker room. We have my backpack that I use, which says Gilbert Boys. Some people think that's funny, but I'm gonna replace it with a Gymshark bag, hopefully. Pop it up here on the screen. Eventually, hopefully one day I can be sponsored by them. Gymshark is pretty cool, even though I had problems with the Onyx. Hopefully they don't find that mad, but super cool brand. I don't have any clothes from them, but I have a couple on my wish list. So hopefully this Christmas or with my money from work, after buying all my upgraded stuff, I can do that. Then also I have tripod, Pretty Buns, Skull Crusher Evo 3s, I'm pretty sure. This is a brown colorway, and water bottle. So hit this pull day. Start off here with a light warm up, just some over the head, arm, just stretching and everything. Gotta make sure my arms are nice and good here for this pull day workout. Go around the world a couple times on both sides. I think I bonked my head one of these times, or my headphones. Sometimes I tend to do that with this bar, or just in general, yeah. But always stretch out before you work out, guys. Trust me, because if not, then if you injure yourself, I told you so. So next up here, just warming up with 45 pounds on each side, or plate on each side for the row here. And I believe it's like plus 12 pounds, so what, 57? I don't remember. Actually, no, this is 2 plates. Sorry, this is 102. I do it for about 3 reps, sometimes maybe 4, but here I'm doing it for 3. I do it standing up, I don't do it sitting down. The worker just told me like it feels a little bit better, and I kind of believed him. But I mean, I don't know if that's really the best thing. And then, you know, just add a 25 on the side here. Don't really remember how much this adds it up to. This would be what? 127 here. I do 127, put that on. I think I do it for about 8. Maybe 8. I believe it's definitely 8, yeah. Because then I failed the next set, but that's alright. But yeah, definitely, this is a little weird doing a voiceover, you know? Gotta come up with stuff to do or to think about. Definitely need the microphone though. But yeah, pretty solid reps here. I'm recording it not on a tripod. I'm instead recording it on a spray bottle. My phone is leaning on that. It's gonna be leaning on here. But yeah, I do pretty solid reps, I believe. But you can see my left arm here kind of struggling. It's definitely the left arm because of my injury, like I mentioned. But the real bummer about that, I don't know if I need to go get it checked out again. Maybe I should have been getting it checked out like more frequently, just to see that, make it keep up in shape. Get some water here, of course. Got to stay hydrated, and I have to eat stuff before because it's a little hard to eat before work or after work straight to the gym, because I'd rather go straight to the gym than home and waste gas and whatnot. But yeah, I add 10 pounds here, so what? That's gonna bump it up to 147. Yeah, well, not 147, 137. Am I counting right? I don't know, but yeah, no, it's 147, I believe. I'm thinking, maybe, I don't know, but take a little bit of rest time. Definitely gotta rest a little bit longer. I'm trying to say it for 8 or 6 here. I believe I get it for 6 on this, so go ahead and try it. And yeah, I'm not gonna do like fake gruntings, but I definitely gotta find a better way to do these videos. So hopefully, eventually I can advance in the future. But yeah, I start solid here on the right arm. It feels a lot smoother, like during my sets, during my lifts on the right arm. And then when I go and switch to the left, it's a lot more tiring and a lot more strugglesome than it is on the right, which I'm not a big fan of. So I gotta slowly, I don't want to like do different weights on each side, because I use the Liftoff app. I use it to track my progress on what I do, and it's a little hard to just put on like, because I just do a solid weight and then the reps you do. I don't want to do like, I did this weight for this arm and this weight for the other arm because of my shoulder injury. I want to keep them balanced, obviously. I don't want to have one arm bigger than the other. That'd be kind of funky looking. But yeah, move on to the next exercise here. And back at it on the assisted dip machine, but this time we're doing assisted pull-ups here with wide grip. Obviously, you got to make sure my back gets as big as it can here. I'm pretty sure I do 55 for 8. Or no, actually I do it for 10, and then I fatigue myself once again, because for some reason every time I do 10 reps and then try and shoot for 8 the next time, I fatigue myself. So I definitely got to do a lot better on that. But yeah, pretty solid here. Just up, down, up, down. I can definitely feel it when I keep pushing towards the end. Definitely at the end of the sets, doesn't feel too great sometimes, but you know, it's pretty good there. And I'm hoping one day to reach it back to sorry, like regular non-assisted dips, non-assisted pull-ups. One day I'm gonna get there. I know I can. But yeah, pretty solid. Getting some more water, rest time. Don't really remember what I come over here. Oh, just a little flex session here. This is on the dip machine, okay, or this is the regular dip bar. They have a little dip bar here. I don't know if I show it in any part of the other clips, but yeah, also got to control your breathing. Definitely got to do that. But my phone is never once been set up. I think halfway through this video is when I finally put it on the tripod. But here I go for 40, or let me check real quick. Oh yeah, definitely 40. I do 40 for 6 here because I was struggling a little bit, of course, with the 10 rep fatigue. But yes, pretty decent. I gotta keep my back a little bit more straight and not try and lean forward as much, and try to not do as much half reps, because I believe somewhere I obviously gotta get my chin above the bar here, but sometimes I start to falter and then I kind of don't really count it. I mean, I should, like, as you can see, that was kind of a bad half rep, more of like a 3/4 rep. I mean, I was pretty close, but still not a perfect rep. Gotta make sure I'm doing better at it. And of course, gotta clean the machines. So we'll move on to the next one. And here's the machine reverse flies. This is a little bit modded here with sitting sideways and pulling out. I'm doing 85 pounds here because it's clipped onto the 70 or pinned into the 70 weight, but the 5 pounds are broken, so both of them fall down at the same time. So this is 85 for 3 here, just a little warm up, trying to get smooth into it here. And it feels a lot harder this time on my right arm instead of my left arm. Like, I don't know how the machine reverse fly does it. All right, just a little camera work there. I had to adjust it, but that is a total lie. I was doing 80 for 3. My bad. 70 plus 10 is 80. This is 85 for actual 8 reps. Trying to flex a little bicep early there. Haven't even hit biceps yet in this workout. But this is where I do 85 for 8 and feels pretty good. Like I said, just again, the left arm, it hurts kind of, like definitely up near my back, like the back of my shoulder, but it still feels a lot smoother and not as heavy as my right arm does. Like, I have no idea how that works. On some exercises, my left hurts, or some exercises, my right does, or sometimes it's lighter, heavier. I don't know. I did a BMI scan. I might try and find that paper from, it was the first day I went back to the gym, which is about 3 months ago, starting of August. What's October, September? Yeah. would have been August, end of July. Actually, yeah, it would have been end of July-ish. So maybe I can try and find that for you guys. But 80 for 3 here. Felt pretty good. I feel a little bit more in my shoulder, sort of bicep area than more in my back, but that's because I got to keep it straight and stop turning so much because I'm obviously rotating, kind of hindering that full stretch there. But yeah, 85 for 8 here. Kind of let it go, but on to the next set. So yeah, once again, 95 for 6 here. Start off pretty solid here for my left arm, though I do still feel that sharp pain up in my top shoulder, and I hope it can be fixed soon. Like, I don't know how to ease out that pain or like try and heal that a little bit better. I mean, it doesn't like hurt extremely bad, but it doesn't feel good sometimes. I know that's like the stretch and like the muscle building I'm feeling, but sometimes I get worried that it might still be that problem in my arm. But for the right here, it's just a little bit more heavier than I thought it'd be. Like, I don't know, like I said earlier, like sometimes it switches on and off of what hurts and what doesn't. But yeah, so pretty solid here. Once again, I just need to keep my back straight. Like, I keep turning it a little bit too much. And yeah, I don't know if you guys do this machine, or you probably do it the other way where your stomach is on the cushion there. But my friend just told me to try it this way, and I think I like it that way. So I didn't record the warm-up here because there was a person literally right next to me, and I didn't know if they felt comfortable with me recording. So this is my first set here. I think I did 120 or 105. No, this is 120. I could usually do it for 8, but here I could only do it for about 6. I don't know. I guess I just didn't have the mindset that time. I was just a little bit distracted and whatnot, so I couldn't truly perform it. So yeah, I kind of just drop it. And then I'm just going to go back to my warm-up set, which was 105, because I have 100 pounds plus the 5-pound addition. So it kind of balances out. Not really. I mean, that was a drop set of doom. But I don't know what really happened here. Like, for some reason, my arm just decided not to feel good that day. But I did do it for 9 reps, or 10 reps here, sorry. And it did feel a lot more smoother. I love the wider grip. Kind of got to make sure my back gets as big as possible, because that's one of my things I want to grow the most is biceps, back, and chest, and of course like triceps and all that. But I kind of want a bigger back. I want a huge back, actually. Now moving on to the first of 3 curls here with the preacher curl, starting with a warm-up of 3 to 4 reps of the plates here. Pretty smooth, pretty simple, not too much. Bumping it up to 60 pounds here, adding the 10 and the 5. Goes a lot smoother. I think I do it for 8 here. It did feel a little tight, but I mean, that's good. Start to feel the stress at the end of my set, which works out pretty well here. Kind of have to push real hard on these couple last ones, but yeah, not too bad. Then remove all that, put a 25 and do 70 pounds here for about 6 reps. And this is where it really I really start to feel it. And I actually start leaning forward, kind of making it more of half reps, so more than actual reps. As you can see, I struggle here on the last one, but I'd still say pretty solid, not too bad, but definitely got to work on that. Next up, moving to Bayesian curls here, doing my right arm first for 14 reps for about 8. I like to hold the shoulder here, makes it feel, I can feel it in the top of my arm, I can feel the curl, and I just like it better that way. It gives me a little bit more stability, more support. But yeah, I was introduced to these about a couple months ago, and I actually do like them. I think that they're very good. Now, I can't really show you the left arm because it's a little hard this time, like for the camera wise, but it doesn't hurt here either. Like, neither of them hurt. Like, that's good. I like that I don't feel that like pain in my left shoulder, which I expected I would, but I guess not here. But pretty solid. This is the second curls out of the 3. I don't know if I already said this, but is it optimal to do 3 curls in a row for bicep workouts? I mean, start with preacher, then Bayesian, and then I'm going to move on to cable, or not cable, just like a pole sort of curl. I forgot what it's called. Then moving on to 17.5 pounds here for about 6 reps, I believe. And feels a little bit more smoother here too, but then once again, towards the end, starts to falter. Like I said, I try to aim for 8, but sometimes I never really make it. Like, and then here's one of my friends was talking to me, he was staring right at me. But yeah, sometimes I don't feel like I put as much into the last ones. Like, I don't really push for it sometimes. I really gotta do better at doing that, because the more I push for, the more I'm gonna grow, obviously. So next time, definitely gotta push more. But pretty decent here, I'd say, for 6 reps. My left arm, I could definitely feel it this time. I could feel the pain here towards the end, and I kind of want to wrap up sometimes after Bayesian curls. I usually do the standing cable curl first, but there was a guy over there. Then I realized there was already a bar next to me, so I decided to switch that out here. And with this bicep cable curl, I do 37.5 pounds for 8, which was really tight. I probably should have warmed up here. Like I say, I usually don't warm up if I've already done something related to it. Like with the preacher curls and just then the Bayesian curls, I was like, I should be warmed up because usually that happens. But I guess it was a little bit more tighter here because you can kind of see me start to swing, obviously right there towards the end. And that is not good whatsoever. And yeah, you could definitely see me start to shrug up, and I'm not a big fan of that. Also, towards the end here, I kind of fail a half rep there, and I just let it go. Then moving on to, I think was 40 pounds, or no, I added a 1.5, so it would have been 39 here. I do it for about 6. Once again, it's not too well here. I start to really feel it, and then I realize that maybe I should have warmed up maybe just a little bit more. And yeah, so I do it for about 6, not a whole great 6 reps, but yeah, as you can see, what a horrific swing there. So we got to cut it short. Well, it wasn't really cut short. That was the entire push or pull day workout there with 3 biceps, sort of a plus some other stuff. But yeah, I usually do the same poses here, try and flex the chest abs area. Starting to look a little bit better there. A little bit of a lat spread. I'm trying something different here with they have a little tripod there. Like, I don't know what long biceps are, okay? Please let me know, but I feel like my right one looks a little bit more bigger than my left one. And then still need more forearm veins. Like I said, I need lightning in my arms before I leave this place. But yeah, flexing the triceps there. Once again, I'm very proud of where I brought them so far. There used to be nothing there. And then I really need to grow my shoulders because they do look kind of small and not as circular or rounded off as I want them to. And a little bit of back here. Kind of like Sam Sulek said, you kind of have to work out the back of the shoulders, make them look more rounded. So definitely got to target those more. And yeah. A little bit of a harsh back pose there, but obviously with the shoulder exercises, once again, trying the David Lade pose. Not there quite yet, but with shoulders, I definitely got to be careful on because I don't want to do too much and hurt it again. And then also I'm talking about how I want my chest to be a little bit bigger. You know, got to have those huge, might as well need to be wearing a bra, I guess. I don't know. A little bit of a joke there, kind of. But yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with the flex of my hands, but definitely got to work on my posing a little bit more. Definitely got to add a lot more pounds to my body. And yeah, let's get out of the gym. And bang, just like so, a much, much better successful gym day. Got a lot more done than I wanted to. One thing that I probably will mention during my voiceover, forgot to record my RDL workout. I had it perfectly set up, the camera and everything. I had the bench set up and everything. And I was talking to the camera, I was pointing at it, I was doing all this to find out I didn't press this button over here to record. Woo! I was not happy about that, but I believe I did 135 for 8 and 15s on the side, 165 for 6, which is pretty decent. I need straps because last time I tried to do 185, so 2 plates, that's 225. I tried to do 35s, and in the video I go like this because it slips out of my hands, which obviously means I need straps, duh. But now we're headed off home to go get some dinner, sleep, maybe some God of War. Been replaying the 2017 one, 2016. I don't know. Really loving that game. I love the third one. Love all of them. Played on my PS2 and all that. But yes, please tell me. I need to know. So obviously as you watch my workout, is 3 bicep curl workouts for a pull day or a push day, pull day optimal? Like, is that optimal? I can't know if you tell, but my car is mega foggy and I've got the defroster on, and even that is not helping. But is 3 bicep workouts like that, 3 only straight curls, is that optimal? Optimal, but I'm not sure. Oh, please do not fall, camera, especially not on this road. But yes, I love that this video was way more successful. Yes, I was by myself, but a pull day, I could be by myself. Push day, on the other hand, might need some extra help with the bench press mainly. But yeah, love working out the back. Had a really, really good pump, I felt. Very nice, by the way. I have this, like, I feel like I have more of a, like on the outside of my bicep, you know, like right here kind of. a little bit more of a hump. And then in my posing video, you can see that, I don't know if I have long biceps like people say, but I'm not sure what entails long bicep. But my right one looks a lot more stacked up than my left, because like I said, you can watch the workouts that I do in the video, how I mentioned earlier, of my shoulder injury from about a year ago or so. You can see that play into effect, and I don't know if that contrasts to my whole arm. If it does, I really need to find a way to figure that out. But yeah, tomorrow is leg day, Wednesday leg day. So when it comes to working out for me, I have to keep it in my schedule, which is why I love push-pull leg PPO, because I can fit it into my schedule. Yes, 6 days a week. Is that optimal? I don't know. I want to grow as fast and as great as possible. You know what I mean? Can't even see it because of the light. But it fits into my work schedule because most days I get off at 9 every day, which is 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Okay, never mind. And I have Wednesday, Fridays off, and Saturdays off. So Sundays is an all-day thing. So I'm either thinking I'm going really early in the morning or really late at night. I've been going really late at night, but then I have school on Monday, and it kind of like, sleep is not a good thing. I'm not really good on all that because, you know, I go to work, go to the gym, then I have to come home, eat, shower, all that good stuff, and then I kind of don't really have time to do stuff that I want to do, you know, like play games, edit videos, all that stuff. So, I mean, just like a 50-50, you know what I mean? Some days I have to balance this, some days I have to do that, and some days I have to be a responsible student and worker and do what I'm actually supposed to, because this is a little bit more in the hobby, if you know what I mean. Not really sure what I want to be when I grow up, but, you know, this gym influencer stuff ain't that bad of an idea, you know? Kind of looks fun. Oh, shoot, there goes the tripod. Hopefully, we're at a red light. So hopefully we don't get honked at as I try and fix this camera. There we go. As you can see, it's still raining out, which you can obviously hear my windshield wipers. The car is still foggy, so the defroster has done jack squat. Oh, there goes that guy speeding past me. It's all right. Better be safe than sorry. But yes. So obviously the money that I earn from my job, oh my gosh, stay up camera, has to be put towards efforts to, you know what, I'm holding it again since we're on a safer part of the road. But I obviously need to put forth efforts towards a new tripod, a new phone case, lifting straps, you know, what else did I mention? Microphones, which I found some off TikTok shop that I think are good. It's a 3-pack because I have a couple of friends that maybe want to join me on this journey here. One was in the first episode, my big dog Keaton. So yeah, also a camera, but camera will be the last thing because of the expenses parts. I mean, I make good money at my work, but you know, I still got other stuff like clothes. Can't wait for my Breathe Divinity. Hopefully you guys liked that little try-on haul. I know I didn't do a whole lot of the costume just because I had work like literally right before, so I had to get in and get out of the costume. I just wanted to try it for myself. So maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I'll do a lifting video in that costume, kind of like how the Trent twins did the Dragon Ball Z thing. What is that? 3 references of gym influencers in this one video? Shout out, right guys? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, to be a part of a like Gymshark, Young LA, something like that would be cool one day, you know? This is a dream of mine, you know, with the mentality of lifting, I don't know. But my friends and everything in my environment, oh, can't even see me anymore, can ya? But probably should, there's no way to turn the flash on mid-recording. But, you know, be just part of that community, you know, like traveling, all that, seeing all the people, like these influencers are influencing me, and I hopefully one day I can do that, which is what these videos are for, and just to watch back on my progress, you know? So hopefully I can influence other people out there. Oh my gosh, it is incredibly foggy on my window, so I better lock in driving. But I want to influence people, you know, and just being a part of one of those companies, the clothes, you know, it'd be cool. But that's a long way in the future. Right now I'm only, like I said, 15. Hopefully YouTube doesn't strike me down for that, but I don't know. But yes, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Tomorrow will be Wednesday leg day. to be honest, these videos probably won't even come out on the day they're supposed to, because this is Tuesday and the Monday video still has not even been edited. Well, that's not true. I've done a little bit of it. Edited? I don't know how to say it. It was, yeah, that thing gets edited. I just don't like how I say that too many times. But hopefully I will lock in tonight and maybe not play God of War and instead do that. Finish the Monday video, hopefully get that out. This is a little niche thing. My friends don't even know about it other than the two that I kind of mentioned. So I kind of, because my friends, like I said, I'm the smallest one out of my group, which is why I lift kind of a lot. I don't like being the small one. I would get picked on and whatnot. Just like, it kind of puts you in that mentality of wanting to be bigger. Because usually, I don't want to be, like, no offense, but like I see on TikTok, it's either you get made fun of for being fat, so you want to do better by getting smaller or getting more shredded. Or for me, I see less videos of people being smaller and wanting to be bigger, which is what influenced me. Be like, okay, maybe I don't see a whole lot. Maybe that's just because it's my For You page, but maybe I could be one of the first, you know what I mean? But don't like being small, so I go to the gym. So hopefully that influences you guys to just start it. Like I said, I took the go and just started the channel. I was like, you know what? Let's bring the tripod. Let's bring my phone. Let's record it for today, you know? It might not be great. Obviously, it's a first video, severely unprepared. But still, it's worth the effort, right? And maybe down the road someday it'll be, we'll see how far I've grown. But yeah, almost home, about to eat dinner. Hopefully the Monday video will be up. I don't even have a thumbnail idea, but we'll worry about that later. Alrighty guys, that's all for today. See you tomorrow.